Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Los Angeles Lakers. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Clippers, for now at least, are still tenants at the Staples Center. But former team superstar and analyst for the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, who used to play for the Clippers at the end of his career, said the atmosphere at their games now matches that of the Lakers, adding, this excitement for two teams in the same city, I don't know when that's happened in basketball. It's pretty amazing. Guys?
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. D.A., thank you. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Schroeder in at the 2. And for the Clippers, we've got Patrick Beverley. Marcus Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Opening day upon us, Steve. Are you as excited as I am for the new season?
I am, Kevin. Just thinking back when I was a player. You can't wait to try out that new move. You can't wait to play with your new teammates. And I want to get a chance to get my eyes on these new rookies.
And George. Gets it to go.
Silky smooth stroke, nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
James outside. And he lays it straight in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Beverly looking around. From D, George. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Here are the Lakers. Westbrook with a wide open look. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. George passes to Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Schroeder. George with the defensive effort. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ibaka, no luck.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game. George passes to Ibaka, and James pulls it down.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Leonard following the basket by LeBron James. He can't get that one to fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here, trailing by 5. To stop the run, Leonard with the bucket.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be. The size, speed combo of Drummond makes it hard to stop him on the drive without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
First one falls for him.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And both free throws good for Drummond. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Now here's Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
Now here's Beverly. Clock at 6. A three from Leonard. Rebound the Lakers.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
Leonard hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Westbrook passes to James. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. James has got 6. Clippers trail by 5. Now George. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 6 points for him.
He has a deadly combination of length and skill. Paul can beat the defense time and time again.
Leonard with the steal. The pass to Beverly. Ibaka outside. Oh, Leonard in position. Davis against Morris. Here's Westbrook. No good. Shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard, that's for 2. And Westbrook pulls it down.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with the twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Morris drops them both. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Drummond. Davis with it, covered by Morris. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Over George. And again, the Lakers no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And so here are the Clippers following the 3 by the Lakers. Morris with the bucket.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
LeBron against Leonard. James looking it over. Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Leonard. The shot comes out. LeBron with some nice D.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Good on the second free throw. Clippers trailed by 5. Jackson deciding where to go with it.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Morris outside. Drills it from outside.
The capacity at 7-1 to just survey the floor. You're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
Jackson passes to Zubac. He dishes it to George. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Morris, no good. Clippers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Matthews. Goes up again. Swiped it away. Shoots from the right block. Misses off the left iron. The Clippers shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Jackson from long range. Jackson missing again.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Caruso. Gasol with it. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Lakers lead by 7.
When Gasol feels the D playing off of him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
Here's George. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Lakers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Over to the left wing. Lakers passing it around. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Five on the clock. Outside Gasol. He tries for 3.
An incredible defender. Paul George's combination of quickness and length helps alter many shots.
Here's Jackson. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Caruso, the pass to Gasol. Here's Morris, who's back up. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Batum. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Caruso looking for an opening. And here's Gasol outside. That one, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. It's George on the wing. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. Caruso, no good. Kennard for 3. But they recover it. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Horton Tucker. And Clippers with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
George, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And that one falls for Marcus Hall.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft. That or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' gain.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Now let's take a look at Paul George, some stats on him. He's coming off an excellent season, 11th in free throw percentage. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And let's again give him credit for knocking down free throws at such a torrid pace. He was operating in a steady groove all last season. Now, here's George. He's got 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Clippers in second. 4th spot held by the Lakers.
And this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Here's Caruso. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Gasol. Puts up a 3. And no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Outside, Batum. And again, no good by the Clippers. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. George against Matthews. Passes to Caruso. Outside Matthews. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA. Greg, you know this. It takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Batum is out there with Paul George. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And that one's good, George. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Matthews dishes to Gasol. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Horton Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 2. Excellent D there from George.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Now here's Batum. Defense right on him. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Horton Tucker. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Zubac. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
the truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And he's good on the second.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And he nails the third.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
LeBron outside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To end the cold streak, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, 27 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Westbrook against Beverly. Westbrook with the block. And he makes that one.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook. The Clippers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And it's Schroeder missing.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Morris trying to free himself up, and it's Leonard missing.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
The Clippers in the lead, and now the Clippers on the break. And again, no good by the Clippers. LeBron against Leonard. James, no good. That would have tied it. The Clippers shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 6.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
Jackson against Westbrook. And it's Schroeder missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Jackson gets the bucket.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Davis. And the pass to Drummond. Here's Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Schroeder hits them both. Clippers leading by 3. And Beverly kicks to Ibaka. The dish to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blocker. Anthony Davis, 3rd.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 5. And here's Westbrook. Inside, James. Misses from close range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Over Beverly. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And the key for Westbrook is having his feet under him. I mean, when he does that, the jumper is wet.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The free throw drops for Leonard. Here's Schroeder. He's got 7. On the wing, James. Drummond trying to get himself free. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from LeBron. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
And that one's good, Caruso.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
To the inside, James, and the dunk by James.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And the Clippers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Morris, and it's Luke Kennard in for Patrick Beverly. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson, staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Right side Davis. Batum with the steal. Zubac with it. Guarded now by Morris. Jackson has the open look. Buries the corner three. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
And you're seeing it with Jackson tonight. When he gets in a real rhythm, man, he can light up the scoreboard.
Outside, Davis. LeBron up top.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Here's Jackson with the three. And another three for the Clippers.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson, generating more power in the catch and shoot.
Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Kennard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Horton Tucker's checked in. Lakers trail by 14. And a deep three from James. Offensive rebound. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Kennard. George against James. Lets it go from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that one's good, Caruso.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
George up top. He's guarded by Davis. Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Caruso. He's got 7 from 12 feet out. A shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And it's Davis missing. Clippers leading by 11. 1:12 left in the first half. Zubac's no good. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Horton Tucker, the pass to Caruso. Now LeBron, defended by George.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
There's Jackson with the 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
To the middle. Passes it to Davis. Shoots over Batum. Batum grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lob pass to George. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Caruso. And it falls over the rim and in. Caruso's got 9.
Who better to run the offense through? LeBron making it all look seamless.
Kennard on the wing. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, my goodness!
Love it.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Clippers lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus at that end of the floor?
Just knocking out open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Reggie Jackson is having one of those nights. He ended up with 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
The best work they've done is on the boards. They got a nice edge in the numbers, and it's got them to this lead. They were getting at the ball. Wow, fighting, pushing, elbowing, throwing people around. We'll see if it takes something out of them in the second half, though.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Lakers?
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Reggie Jackson has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Schroeder in at the shooting guard position. Westbrook with the bucket.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now, here's George. Pass to Leonard. Over LeBron. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got 13 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Clippers leading by 10. Morris dishes to Beverly. About 1 minute played here in the second half. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Puts it up. Rebound the Lakers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Floats it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Beverly with the ball. Now the pass to George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 14 points for the game.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Westbrook passes to Schroeder. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka's still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. That one falls for Davis. Here's Beverly. Pass to George. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all three levels.
Deep two from Beverly. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And the Clippers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
About the numbers on Andre Drummond. Great showing for him last season. First in rebounding, third in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. And the rejection by LeBron.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Unloads. Here's Drummond. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Throw good, Drummond.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Schroeder against George. A 10-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Leonard's got 15.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Now here's Beverly. Leonard inside. James covering, and it's Leonard missing. Lakers trail by 5. Westbrook kicks to Drummond. Passes it to Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Drummond with it. Guarded now by Morris. For 3, Westbrook sinks the triple. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Leonard against James. Knocks it loose. And stolen by James. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Incredible anticipation by LeBron. Kick starts the break.
And Beverly kicks to Zubats. Back to Beverly. Outside, George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers with the ball. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. George, that's a 2-pointer. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Lakers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Morris. Leonard with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And the wide open shot from Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
LeBron James on the wing. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kept alive.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
That shot missing, and the Lakers going the other way now. Drummond passes to Gasol. Back to Drummond. He kicks it to Westbrook. Outside Matthews. Clock at 4. Pass to Westbrook. No good there. Good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1 for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Westbrook passes to Morris, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Free throw good for Morris. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him. Down low, Zubac. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Zubac has got 9.
In the pick and roll, I like confidence. Leonard showing as a facilitator, his game just continues to ascend.
The pass to Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol, that's a two-pointer. Batum grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Jackson. Leonard against Gasol. Leonard attacking. Rejected by Gasol.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
Horton Tucker's shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Leonard for the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks to Westbrook. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Shoots from the high post. Kennard with the rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Lakers trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance. Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully he can stay healthy this go around.
That free throw good from Kennard.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Wesley Matthews.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Westbrook, and the rejection by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Lakers trail by 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now here's Jackson. He's got 26. Outside Leonard. 20 feet out. The Clippers keep it alive. Offline from the top of the key. The Lakers shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Or 3, Westbrook. That one, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Batum, good.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Caruso. He's got 9. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. It's Gasol missing. Here now the Clippers. They're on a 13-3 run. Stolen by Westbrook. Looking to get back on track here. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
The quick thinking of Westbrook, sensing separation and electing to go right up with it.
Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. No good from 11 feet. Lakers trail by 6. Outside Westbrook. From the wing. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Over Gasol. And Gasol sends it back. They retain possession. Kennard for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Westbrook, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Jackson drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Aggressive on the drive. That's going to result in some free throws for Jackson.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
And he knocks down the first one. George is checked in for Kennard. So he gets them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Leonard. And it's blocked by Ibaka. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Powerful move. Ibaka with the natural explosiveness to finish through contact.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. Passes it to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ibaka is out there with Batum. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Here's Schroeder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Beverly. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
Davis with the bucket.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Right wing. Inside. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. And it's Beverly missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Leonard.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And then for the Lakers, Andre Drummond comes in for Morris, and James subbed in for Alex Caruso. Both good from the line that time. Here's George. Pass to Beverly. Now here is Ibaka, defended by Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond. All going up court. Tries again. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 20.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Beverly dishes to Ibaka. He kicks to George. And there's the pass to Morris. Off target with his three. Lakers trail by 5. Davis, the pass to James. Puts it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
Drummond working against Ibaka. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
The first one falls.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
And George drops them both.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Here's LeBron, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Beverly kicks to George. Over Davis with the tip, and Ibaka is right there. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for LeBron.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
George against Schroeder. George with the bucket. George has got 20 points.
so comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Now here's Westbrook. Davis in the corner. Fires for three. A second chance effort, and it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from James. And the Clippers call time here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And that time, the defender a little out of control. Serge Ibaka wily enough to draw the foul.
Free throw good, Serge Ibaka.
A shot-blocking man of the world. Ibaka can tell you, not in my house, in at least 4 languages.
Ibaka hits both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Batum against James. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Now Beverly. From deep. And James pulls it down.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And that one's good. Schroeder. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now, here's George. And the Clippers miss again. Davis finds Schroeder. The 17-footer. The Clippers grab the miss.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Pass to Morris. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Here's James. And that one comes up a bit short. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Clippers. Kicks it to Beverly. In the corner, it's Morris. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Lob pass to George. It's stolen by Davis. to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. That misses off the backboard. The Clippers in the lead. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George against Drummond. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
One shot.
Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Takes the three. Another shot. James with some nice D. The Lakers in the lead. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Schroeder's got 12 points here in the second half.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Schroeder against George. Shoots over Schroeder, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That defense would have killed another player's shot, but George is a higher class of shooter.
Here's James. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Here's Beverly. Westbrook with the block. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. James. Clippers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Leonard, no luck. The Lakers shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. And it's Schroeder missing. Clippers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Batum. Rebound the Lakers. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now on the night. From the corner. And it's Schroeder missing. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And it's the Clippers' ball. And here's Beverly. The feed now to George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Here's Westbrook. Passes it to Schroeder. Over George. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Clippers trail by 3. Beverly with the ball. Pass to Leonard. over James. Leonard, no luck. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach.
And the Clippers call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
There's the pass to Leonard. Over LeBron. Leonard, no luck. Lakers leading by 5. James outside. Feeds to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Clippers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Beverly against Westbrook. And a wide open look for James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here is George. That one good for 2. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Schroeder outside. He's feeling it. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Clippers trailed by 5. From deep, George gets the 3-pointer to fall. George has got 16 here in the second half.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Davis, and they double up Davis, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The Lakers with the ball. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
A nice shot by George.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
from deep.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
Now here's Leonard. And it's off the back rim, no good. In the corner, it's James. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Westbrook following the score by Sarika. Outside Westbrook. Four on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Hands it from downtown. Schroeder's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the game. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Ibaka, no luck. Here's Caruso. And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, the last game for a little while. As a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just, work your mind, work your body as well, and get ready for practice.
Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that time off anyway, man. Congrats on this win. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.